Alright, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Say hey, William.
Hey, William.
No, tell them hey.
Hey.
Alright, so we're at this PFA here close to Griffin, Georgia. Melanie, Georgia, I think how you pronounce it. Molane. I think that's how you pronounce it. Melanie, Malone, I can't remember. Anyway, I'm horrible with names. But anyway, this is Steel Branch Reservoir over here close to Griffin, Georgia. And we wanted to come check this place out. We got a spinnerbait and a Texas rig. We're gonna give it a shot and see what happens. Buddy, calm down a little bit. It's just gunshots. Somebody, they're hunting, baby. They're hunting, dude.
Uncle Timmy's hunting.
No, Uncle T ain't hunting over here. But anyway, he gets excited. But anyway, let's give these a shot. Y'all stay tuned and we'll be right back. Alright, as y'all can tell, this is my first time being out here. I didn't know this place even exists until a buddy of mine told me about it. It's mighty low. I don't know what it is, really low. So I know this is a good flat. So I don't know if he said there's hybrids in here, and he catches a good amount of bass here. So let's try the spinnerbait first. Spinnerbait, yeah. Don't go all the way out there, buddy, because that mud.
Why?
That mud.
I get packed.
Huh?
I get thrown.
And I forgot to bring my sock to block this wind noise, so. Look at them little fish jumping.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
You don't see them jumping? Look, William, look at this spot. Look at this spot. I straight up forgot that sock, y'all, so please forgive me on the wind noise. Look at this spot. Look, that's clear, man. That's real clear.
You gonna buy that?
Yeah.
And you cut off? And I won't get a bite? See, I'll get a bite.
See if you can get it. See if you can get a bite.
Oh, it's a big wave.
Yeah. Don't get wet. Just get your legs wet. Just get your legs wet.
Whoa, there's a big wave coming.
Yeah.
Go and stay in the water, okay? Go this way. Go deep in there. You see all that bubbles? Go this way. See all that?
Alright, so supposedly somebody has caught a 9-pounder out of here. Not sure exactly where or how.
The bubbles are coming off.
Oh, we got one. We got one. We got a fish, y'all. We got a fish. Look, William. We got a fish. It's a nice one, too.
Hey, give me that. Give me that.
This is a big fish.
It's a big
It's a big fish.
What is it?
And I was just getting out of my mouth. Somebody caught a big fish out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Look, William. It's a nice one. Look. Look. Here it comes. Look. Oh! Look at there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at there.
You got it. You got him, Dada. You got him.
Look at there, boys. Hey, hold my rod right there real quick. I gotta get a picture.
You got him.
I got him. Yeah, first fish out of a brand new lake.
Where did that fish from?
It's right there. I told you we had to come over here to this point. Look at me.
Oh, that's a baby one. Here.
All right, now hold the pole real quick. He choked it too.
He choked it.
Yeah, look at there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, let's let it go.
Right there.
Whoa, there he goes.
He jumped it.
There he
He
goes.
jumped it. He jumped out the way he jumped it.
Yeah,
He,
on a spinner bait.
he jumped it and like went out.
And that is the Z-Man spinner. Did I say chatterbait? It was a Z-Man spinner bait with a Z-Man that straight tail trailer. All right, so that's what I was using. All right. All right. We're gonna try that again. It was right out there. He hit it too. All right, so for you guys that fish lakes, and this pertains to ponds too, but lakes has more design features as far as the banks and all go, especially these reservoirs. You know, if you walk in these lakes where they're down like this, it'd be a good time to come out, because now you can see where your curves are. You can see where the water line is. It's all the way up here. But now you see, you know, that's where them fish will sit on these edges and ambush prey and all. So, you know, so be wary of that. So definitely get on the lakes and take note of these banks when they draw the water down. Yeah, here we go. And you see where this laydown is. So when they draw the lake down, you see how far this laydown juts out. And so you see a laydown like this, where that water is, take note that where it comes out in the water, because usually the bass are not necessarily up this area. They can be out here and you miss the whole laydown because you casting up this way onto the bank. Huh? You want to go on around? Let's go on around. So that's some good pointers on that thing, on that deal there. We don't have a lot of clear lakes where I live. You know, anywhere below Forsyth, Georgia is generally murky. Okay, but up past this point, going up into North Georgia, the water starts clearing up. And I don't fish a lot of clear water, but all right, stay up here. You don't slide. Stay up this way. Just climb over that tree. But seeing clear water and learning to fish clear water is always a good idea. Stay right there. I got it. I got it. You gotta be careful, buddy. Step over the tree. Just step over it. You don't have to grab anything. All right. Well, I hope that helps. Let me help him over this thing before he winds up down in this lake. All right. All right. So, fall time baits. Spinner bait is very key in fall time baits. Try to match the hatch, as they say, but generally they're feeding on lakes. They're generally feeding on shad, unless your lake is 100% bluegill. But generally, they got shad in them, bluegill or blueback herring. Well, get back up here because that clay's slick. Okay. So in the lakes in the fall time, I throw the smallest profile spinnerbait I can get away with to what they're probably eating. You know, when this is, and you want to reel it kind of fast. You don't want to slow roll it right now because it's fall. These water temperatures are still above 55 degrees, and I want to reel it not real fast, but somewhere that medium happy where it's kind of fast, but it ain't real fast. So that makes sense. Like a medium speed. It kind of pulps your reel every once in a while. And if that thing's zipping by and they're feeding and they want it, they're going to hit it like you saw earlier. And it really doesn't matter what size it is. If they want to eat, they'll eat it. And as you're reeling the spinnerbait, reel it 5 or 6 feet, stop it, give it a few little twitches. Just boop, boop, like that. It kind of give it some erratic action. You know, it's like something's after it or whatever. Okay. All right. So once you do that, just cast and whine and twitch. Cast, whine, and twitch. I let it fall about a 2 foot under the surface. It's about as deep as you need it, really, unless you're like doing some super deep stuff. You know, up in these coves around the laydowns and stumps and you know, these banks and stuff, you don't have to be deep. You know, you just want to go just below the surface a little bit and just reel it in. About like that right there. Stop it, give it a couple little twitches, reel it, bump, and just let it roll. Alright. If there's any fish in the area that wants to feed, they'll nail this thing like you seen earlier. Hey William, stop throwing rocks for a second. So I'm throwing it there shallow. Just reel it where it's almost to the surface. Bump. Yep. Well, you scaring the fish off, dude. Well, so much for catching one there, but it's so good. Let him do his thing. Alright, so I throw my spinner baits on a medium heavy fast. I generally want a slower gear ratio. This is a 7.2, but I like a slower gear ratio on my spinner bait simply because when I need to slow down, I can allow myself to slow down and not have to worry about it. I'm trying to figure out what a higher gear ratio, but this is a 7.2 Shimano SLX, so you can throw it on that, no problem. When you need to slow down, just slow your hand down a little bit. Okay, you see how slow that is, and see how much line it's pulling in. But anyway, you just do whatever you want with that. Yeah, white rock. Yeah, like I said, medium heavy bait caster, 6.3, 7.2 to 1 gear ratio, 15 pound fluorocarbon. That's what I generally throw my spinner baits on. With this clear water, with this clear water, you can probably get away with a 10 pound. Okay, just make sure that whatever you're throwing around ain't gonna cut your line. But 15 pounds usually what I throw it on. You can throw it on straight braid, whatever. It's just a moving bait. They're gonna. Okay, cool, dude. That's a piece of bark. They're not really worried about the line. They're just looking at that bait. So if you think they're seeing that line, I don't know. I'll leave that up to whoever, whatever you're fishing. You fishing super clear water, whatever you think's best. But if you're fishing murky water, straight braid, or 15 pound fluorocarbon, you'll be fine. But like I said, I'll leave the line size up to you. I just wouldn't go under 10 simply because it's a moving bait, and that's what you're doing, is moving it. And no need for super clear, super light line. And of course, you guys that fish out of boat, kayak, you know, your positioning, how you do things is going to be totally different than the bank angler. So this is more for the bank angler, which you boat guys and kayak guys, you can get something from this as well. But bank anglers, you know, this is basically what you're going to be doing. You're going to be paralleling the bank, and I see, since this is clear water, I can see where you're going to slide in and get wet. I can see where the edge of this bank is that goes in, and it kind of flattens out, I guess, best I can tell. But I see the little edges where bass can sit and ambush. Yeah. And ponds too, you know, what you do in the lake in the fall basically pertains to a pond as well, because they're doing the same thing. They're trying to feed up. So them ambush points, the laydowns, the stumps, anything you think a bass will sit, the ambush prey, throw baits at. And these lakes, you know, you got these points. Try to get out on the points. They're staging up on the points, and the wind's blowing like this. in them coves. They'll be pushing up in them coves. This will be a perfect cove for a bunch of bait to be pushed up here, and them bass be busting on. All right, well, we're gonna keep doing this a little bit, and hopefully we can get another fish for y'all. So y'all just stay tuned. All right, so another note too, spinnerbait, do not be afraid to bump it into stuff. Bump it into laydowns, dock posts, throw it into cover, rip it through grass, but don't be afraid to bump it into stuff, because that's what will generate a reaction strike. You reeling it and bumping it a limb and it kind of goes crazy, that'll just make them get after it. So don't be afraid to do that.
Look, I found the Big Daddy seashell, Dad.
That wire that holds some blades acts like a giant weed guard. They will get hung up. I'm not saying it'll be 100%, but about 85% weedless, I would say, with a spinnerbait. And as far as a trailer hook, I don't run no trailer hook. You can do that if you want to, but I've lost too many with a trailer hook. I just don't do it. Some people swear by it. Some people hate them. I don't know. I just don't have no problems hooking up with a spinnerbait, so I don't no need for a trailer hook for me. William, get up out of that water, buddy. You're getting soaking wet, dude, and you got to get back in my truck. You want to go home naked? Yeah. Well, I figured that. Huh. Wrong answer. I mean, wrong. I should never asked you that one, huh? There's some juicy areas here, but we only got bit on that one spot. I was trying to get in this cove, just see if any fish were staging in this cove. Something jumped, I think. But we definitely, your daddy's going to have to bring the kayak out here. Did I get hit? I can't tell, unless I just bumped into something. I think I just got hammered, but well, don't get your butt wet, please. Oh, I hit some grass.
Look, I in the water. I in the baby water.
And this little trailer is awesome. I know y'all can't see it, but this little tail just sits back there and quivers like so as this thing's going through the water. I forgot what it's called. I'll put a link in the description on what it is, but it's Z-Man's newest chatterbait trailer. But you can put them on these spinner baits as well, especially if you're reeling them kind of fast. Oh, here we go, William. We just got hit. Get up, get up, get up. Look at there. Look at there. We got another one. Yeah, that is so cool. I got him. Come here. Wow.
You got another one.
I got another one. Hang on.
Okay, get it.
Look how pretty them fish are, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Look how pretty them fish are.
Put that in that water. Put him in that water.
Yeah, I gotta get a, I gotta get a picture.
And I'll go pat him. Right in that water.
There he is.
Something in the water.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
That is a nice one.
Yeah, that's a nice one, Dad. That's a nice one. Woo!
Look at there.
That's a nice one.
Hang on. You hold it.
Damn.
Get your hands wet. Hurry up.
Okay, now. Look at her.
All right, let's let it go.
Hey, I just want to pat him.
Well, I was letting you pet him. Look how he's swimming in the water. Are we recording? Yeah, thankfully. All right, on the spinnerbait. Thankfully, it's coming through. Heck yeah! Right out there. I figured there'd probably been some fish over here. Huh?
Got another one.
I figured there might have been some fish over here.
You got another one.
We did.
And it's flood. It's flood.
Yeah, see how your wire's been out a little bit? Just make sure it's straight.
You see the flood?
You want that wire directly over the top of the hook.
See,
Okay.
look how hot. And it's flood.
And that's a good wire that's on these baits. It's a good flimsy wire. Puts off a lot of vibration. The Z-Man spinner baits.
Yes, there is.
Not all spinner baits are created equal. I'll show you why. If your spinnerbait runs through the water and it's doing that, you don't want it. If your spinnerbait's going through the water and it's fairly straight like this, or no more than that right there, you're good. But if it's going through the water and it's running like that, throw that spinnerbait away. You want it to run as straight this way as possible, horizontal possible, and you want to make sure the wires are straight over the top of that hook. I brought the worm just in case the spinnerbait wasn't going to get hit, but now that it's getting hit, I'm going to keep throwing it. As far as blades go, if it gets murkier water or a really cloudy day, you can use the Colorado blades. But the willow leaf blades, the silver or the gold, kind of represents more your bait fish this time of year. So, not saying the mothers won't work. Like I said, I'm not an expert like most guys. Tactical Bassin has some really good videos on that stuff. And some other guys that throw spinnerbaits a lot, but you know, just for me, I wouldn't worry about blades so much as I would as where to put the bait. Put it in the best spots possible. If you're not getting bit in the best spots, then change to a different blade and see if that helps. Blade color or something, and see if that helps. You know, see what works on your body of water. Not every fishery is the same. So that's what this channel is dedicated to. I'm not trying to sell you on anything. You know, this bait works everywhere. No, it don't. And there's certain ones that do, but majority of spinnerbait, yes, works everywhere. A willow leaf, a silver and gold willow leaf, and a white, yeah, that works everywhere. It does. And if that just ain't getting bit, then you might need to slow down or change something. But if you want to get into it, you know, then figure out what works for you. You know, so that's my only thing with that. Don't get sold on something that, you know, that just ain't working. Well, I've tried spinnerbaits, they don't work. Well, how much have you played with a spinnerbait to figure out? Well, maybe they don't want just a straight silver willow leaf like this one is. Maybe they want, all gold, or maybe they want a silver and gold, or Colorado or Indiana blade or something. So, you know, you got to figure out what works on your body of water, and then you'll know. So, and if you're not throwing it, you don't know. So you got to be out there using the bait for it to work. You can't just throw it a few times. Well, I just don't get bit on it. Well, if you're only throwing it a couple times a year, you're not going to get bit on it. So you got to use it. You got to get it out there. You know, if I hadn't came down this way throwing this spinnerbait, I wouldn't have caught that second fish. And I was almost about ready to move along. So Just keep throwing it. Don't get discouraged. Keep throwing it. And if you put it in the right place, you'll get bit. Cover water with it. You'll get bit. You'll find out. Just keep throwing it.
Thank you for watching.
Yes, thanks for watching. I really hope those tips and tricks help this fall. Well, heck, it's already October, so almost mid-October. So apply these to your fishing now and see if that helps. Yeah, spinnerbait's a killer bait, so make sure y'all throw it now. Okay, this is a beautiful lake, man. I can't wait to get out here on a kayak. So hopefully we can make a video of that real soon. So thanks again, everyone. God bless each and every one of you, and we'll see y'all the next one.
Hey, I just got a fish yesterday. I just got a fish yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right down there.
You caught one right down there? Man, how come I didn't know about this? You don't know? You sneaking out the house again? We'll see y'all later.